Hello and welcome to Anubis, the journey to a new you. My name is Cole, and today we're just going to get straight into a reading because I don't have any kind of like channeled messages that I feel like I want to give you guys today. I just want to go off your vibe and see what we're working with. So let's call in spirit. And let's pick some cards to go with today. I'm gonna go straight for the sacred symbols again. Because I like kind of starting off with those. I think they give us what we need, sacred symbols. So let's see what our guides in the universe want us to know, our ancestors, etc. I call in the collective spirit guides, your ancestors, the universe, your angels, to channel a message for us today. See what we've got, see what we can focus on, see what we can get, really. Something fall out. Usually I actually don't let something fall out. I usually split the deck with these, but for the first time something's actually fallen out on its own. We have got okay. Now, I don't know if you guys have watched the first reading I did about that drowning feeling, but we've got boundaries again. So boundaries, this is actually a jaguar. Before I thought it was a leopard or a cheetah, but this is a jaguar. And it's red, kind of reminds me of fire, of course. So maybe we've got some fire sign energy in here right now. But yeah, let's see what boundaries has to say. So stand your ground, be your own guardian and take up space. This is not the time to play small. Honor your space and create healthy boundaries in your situation. Meditate on this symbol when you want to set a healthy boundary and stick to it. Jaguar can also help you keep your integrity and standards high. Okay. So after I don't know if you watched the reading before, but after that kind of period of rest, I think we are out of that heavy energy, and it's time to kind of stand on business. It's time to be a boss. I was getting, I earlier when I was getting ready to film this, I was having the song "The Motto" by Drake in my head, and it's this bit where he's like 25 sitting on 25 mil. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. That bit, it's a kind of like boss energy, I guess you can say. You may not be a boss, but you may be feeling very, very big right now, and not in an egotistical sense, but in a sense that it's like, yeah, I'm the shit, and I think with these boundaries coming in, it's kind of giving me like the red, the fiery energy. The jaguar's kind of got like quite a fierce face in this. It's giving me not extending yourself to places you don't want to be putting your energy into. It's giving me setting boundaries and standing on them so that people know that this is not the year to be effing with you. Yeah, so okay, next card. Ooh, affluence. It's kind of like a geometric type of shape there. I quite like that. I've never had this card before, so be interested to see what this says. Affluence. Nice, okay. Wealth in all forms is available to you now. You are rich on all accounts. I literally just said 25 sitting on 25 mil. Drawing this card invites you to feel the abundance flow of having all that you need on the material and spiritual planes. So the other reading we spoke about going with the flow, right? We spoke about flowing with the universe. If you are inquiring about a situation or relationship, this certainly indicates that there is much to be experienced here. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. You are being provided for and rewarded at this time. Oh, interesting. And this symbol here is actually called the Sri Yantra. It's a symbol of Hindu Tantra, which is based on Hindu philosophy of Shaktism. Okay, so I don't feel like I even need to go too deep into what it just said, but I think it speaks for itself. You've got abundance coming in all forms in the 3D world and in the spiritual world. You're being rewarded for standing on your boundaries, and you're being rewarded for, at this time, looking after yourself and putting yourself first. And because you're doing that, you're gonna kind of collect your boons. You're gonna reap what you've sown. You're gonna be able to what's the saying, like, harvest one's fruits, right? So yeah, that's a really great card to have. And we're gonna pick another card as well. Psychic. Purple. Nice. Okay, so let's see what this means. Psychic. Intuition, empathetic gifts, psychic visions, prophecy, and powerful dreaming are present. You now have access to greater wisdom that is beyond what the human eye can see. This is a time of great awakening. New psychic abilities and gifts come to you now. See the sacredness of your visions. Pay attention to your dreams and the symbols that are repeating as messages. So that could also be like angel numbers as well. Meditate on this symbol when you want to expand your healing, creative dreaming, and psychic abilities. Okay, so that's interesting. Because it's kind of like, okay, so the way like the cards are laid out right now, I'm gonna show you. So it's kind of like in physical terms and energetic and emotional, whatever terms, like actual 3D terms. You're standing on your boundaries, right? It's helping you manifest wealth and abundance in both the 3D and the 4D. So spiritually and materially, I don't know. But then also you've got the psychic. So this is the spiritual world, and this is you being in touch and in tune with your body and yourself and the world around you on not just a 3D and physical sense, but a sense that the eyes, in a way that the eyes can't see, right? So in a way that you are able to listen to your intuition and listen to you're getting messages as well. You're getting messages obviously through your dreams and through symbols, and I think it's really important to spend a lot of time observing, not talking, going inward and being silent, to observe. Like, if, for example, when you wake up, think of the dream that you just had. Like, think of it, and if you know you're going to forget it, write it down straight away. Like, get out your notes on your phone or whatever and just quickly write it down and Google it. Like, search. Google's free. Search out what the dream could mean, but also use your own psychic abilities and your own intuition to figure out what that dream could mean, because you are receiving messages right now. This is a good time for you to have those boundaries and make sure you're not overextending yourself, so that you can tap into the messages that you're getting and the things that you're seeing, right? So you can notice the world around you. But yeah, I like that. I like that message for you guys. And low-key, that message kind of resonates with me. I mean, every time I do a reading, I feel the energy of that reading too. So I'm not just saying it for the collective. I'm part of that collective with you guys. You know, we're together. So yeah, that is quite a nice little thing we have there. I think I want to expand a little bit on. Let's go with the affluence, right? So you've created, you're ready for material and spiritual affluence. How can the collective bring that in? The way the cards are already coming out before I even ask the question. How can we bring that affluence in? It's already coming in, but how can we aid the universe and bring it into our lives, right? Okay, good. Nice, okay. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Ten of Wands, Three of Chalices, and the Justice card. Okay. So to aid this coming in, I think, okay, right, so Four of Pentacles, I'm going to say, this is saying, this card in this deck anyway, means, you know, certainty of property, attachment to your own assets, to one's own assets, gifts, legacy, and inheritance. So I think it's saying, like, you are regardless going to inherit this abundance. It's coming to you. It's already on its way without you knowing it. I think it's asking you to be certain that it's yours. You know, think of it as when you're manifesting something, you say it is yours already, or you think of the feeling you would have if it was already yours. So this is saying, like, think of it as already, like, look at the way they're kind of standing, like, think of it as already falling into your lap, right? With the Three of Wands in this deck, so I'll show you. It's like change, trade, discovery, business and cooperation in business. Obviously, you've got two people who look like they're kind of making like some sort of business transaction or trading things. Assertion of strength and effort. And I think assertion of strength is standing on your boundaries, standing on knowing what you're going to stand for and what you're not going to stand for. Being true to you is another thing that I'm getting coming in. But to aid this affluent, to aid the abundance in all areas of life to come in, it's saying maybe collaborations will be important here, you know, so know that it's already yours. And I want to say be open to the possibilities of it being maybe like a business thing that happens, maybe something to do with work. Maybe you're showing your boundaries a little bit more and being a bit more assertive, and maybe that helps you get a promotion. You know, maybe you start being seen more as a leader instead of someone who's, you know, following the pack. Yeah, it's really interesting, this one. And then obviously we got the Ten of Wands, which I'll show you. You can see. So the Ten of Wands in this is it's like oppression over wariness. It means like doubleness, deceit, wickedness, which is interesting to have here. Very interesting. And I think it's kind of doubling down on that boundaries again, in the sense that it's saying be wary, not too wary. You don't have to sit there and observe everyone and everything all the time and watch your back, but it's saying, to aid this abundance coming in, which is already yours, you've already got it. Be careful, be careful not to wear yourself out. Be careful not to give your energy to people who are siphoning off of you right now. And protect your peace. I think that's kind of what the message I'm getting for that. We've also then got the Three of Chalices, which is the end of any matter in abundance. Which is, I have no idea what they're doing. Maybe singing, dancing. Oh, it's like so it's like yes, so it's like music. They're playing little instruments here. And then like a little guitar. So the Three of Chalices again. So how can this aid? How can we aid it? The Three of Chalices means the end of any matter in abundance, perfection, like cheerfulness, happy solution, victory, fulfillment, and relief and recovery. I think you're already set in recovering your energy, which I think is really good. It's kind of just saying focus on, I think it's giving me joy, it's giving me fun, it's giving me doing things that light you up, like here they're playing music, they're enjoying themselves, there's two people together. Again, it's kind of like two people, it's kind of like the card, the Three of Wands we had before. We've got collaboration, we've got being around people, we've got two people here as well again. So we've got a lot of partnerships. Maybe you might get an offer of a partnership or a collaboration or something to do with working with someone. I'm not getting in the sense of love. I'm getting in the sense of like business or for the greater good, So yeah, I think that's saying fun. Maybe go into your inner child. Maybe focus on your joy. And then we've got the Justice card, which we actually had the other day. And obviously the Justice card means balance. It means not stability, but like, what's the word I'm thinking of? Harmony, right? So again, I'm not really getting like something to do with getting justice in a situation. I think it's more you're in balance right now. You keep that balance and keep what you give and what you take equal is what I'm getting. Keep that harmony in your life to help bring in this abundance, which again is already yours. It's already yours to have. You just got to keep doing what you're doing. Keep setting your boundaries. Keep, working on you. Be open to collaborating with people, and do it in a way that lights you up. Also do it in a way that collaborate with people. Be careful of people possibly, pulling the wool over your eyes. Is that the saying? I don't know. But yeah, be careful of that. But in the same breath, if you go through life too careful and don't take risks, you're not gonna come out with anything. And if you do, it will just take longer. Taking a risk is usually the best way to get to the goal you want. It may feel uncomfortable, but it works. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. I kind of wanna ask what the Ten of Wands is about, because it's the only one that I'm like, what is like going on with that? Okay. What is that Ten of Wands talking about? Okay. So we got the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So the Knight of Swords here, it's like a knight, well, a horse with a sword. That was quite self-explanatory. I don't know why I needed to explain that. I felt like mansplaining that. That was terrible. Sorry. So the Knight of Swords is, okay. The Knight of Swords is like such a, in this deck, it's like such a polarity. So it means like ability, courage, talent, defense, and skill. But then on the flip side, it's like hostility, anger, destruction, opposition, resistance, and ruin, right? And for me, it's like, okay, it's like the Ten of Wands is like, okay, you can be wary and like watch out for people trying to siphon your energy and pull you in places you don't want to be in, but also at the same time, it's really what path you take. Like, it's really how you deal with that. You know, you could have courage in and faith in your skills and talents and your ability to allow this abundance to come in, or you can meet it with anger, destruction, like hostility, resistance, because that would create resistance, right? That would be the opposition. That would be the opposite end of everything. That would result in ruin. You wouldn't get it, right? You'd be building resistance to something, and when you tug and pull and beg and try your hardest to get something, it's usually that's usually the point where it's furthest away from you. So keep being true to yourself, keep enjoying yourself, keep that balance, that harmony. Yeah, I like this a lot. And just, yeah, I really like that. And then obviously the next card we got here is the Eight of Wands. Now that being with this, the Eight of Wands is about like speed, hurrying. It's like hope, strain towards goal. Towards a goal, I mean, like towards your goal or what you have in mind. It's also initiative, like taking the spirit of taking initiative, the spirit of getting things done. So with these two cards together, because we were asking obviously what the Ten of Wands was saying, this seat and this over weariness and whatnot, and I actually think now that it's saying don't deceive yourself. I think now it's saying don't you be the person to pull the wool over your own eyes, you know? It's saying take initiative, go, do it, have faith. And like this also, this card also means the Eight of Wands was it. This card also means great hope. So have hope in your abilities, and courage in your skill to get this abundance that you're manifesting or that is already on its way to you. Keep being true to yourself at this time. Keep fun and playfulness and lightheartedness in mind. But it's also saying, and from the reading we did the other day, it was saying about how how as a collective, the energy needed to go inward, do some inward research, find the balance, and only then take action and have that not father energy, but the masculine energy of taking initiative and getting things done and action. And I think it's saying you're ready to do that now. It's saying the heavy energy is gone. We've recollaborated, we've balanced ourselves out, and it's time to go. Like, it's time to go. Obviously, don't Don't burn yourself out. But go and do what you want to do. Go and start making plans towards those goals. Start taking action. Because we've now rested enough. We're now well into January enough for us to start doing and taking the steps towards the year we want to have, right? So that's what I'm getting for that. I am going to pull some Ascended Masters. And then I think that will be it. Oh, already coming out. Yeah, okay, cool. Anything else? Okay. Green. Okay. So I've already got a lot of green here actually. It's like a grounded energy. Nice, okay, cool. It's kind of like a grounded energy, but it's look, I'll show you. So we've got 3 cards here, and then we've got a 4th on the bottom, which actually came out before, but I just chose to ignore it. Because sometimes I'm like, is this card meant for this reading, or did it just fall out and I can't shuffle? So yes, 2 seconds, I will get the meaning of the cards so I can read them to you as well. Right, okay, so the first card we got is take charge of this situation. You've got Moses at the bottom here. So I'll read this to you, and it really does tie in with what we've just had about taking action and getting things done. So, okay, so the meaning of this card: you have the power to heal after the course of this situation. No, that's not what it says at all. Try again. You have the power to heal and alter the course of this situation. It's time for you to take charge and assume a leadership position. Like, literally, I just said you may get like some sort of, you may be seen as a leader now. You may not be seen as the person who goes with everyone else. That's really cool. First, decide what you want. So, yes, okay, cool. Be clear. What was the card we literally just had about certainty of like your abundance and your property? It was the four of Pentacles, I believe. Be certain of what you want and you'll get it. Be certain of that abundance that you want. And abundance just means a lot of. So what is it you want abundance of? Everyone's like, oh yes, okay, like I want abundance. Well, abundance of what? Is it abundance of money, abundance of love, abundance of joy, abundance of happiness, abundance of creativity, abundance of motivation? What is it that you want? Be clear on that. Take charge. Be the leader in your own destiny. Kind of like the magician card, you know, kind of thing. Take charge. Do that. Be clear about what. So first, decide what you want. Be clear about the conditions that are acceptable and unacceptable to you. Boundaries. What shit are you taking and what aren't you taking? The universe responds when you're clear about your aims and your intentions. The Ascended Masters will support your leadership role. Oh my God, that's crazy. So, let's get the additional meanings for this card. So the additional meanings for this card is talk openly and honestly about your feelings. So, okay, so like open your heart. Make sure you have that heart center open, because then that way you're going to be able to feel out where you want to go, what you want to do, you know? And it'll be coming from a place of like pure love and pure joy and excitement and happiness. So yeah, make a decision instead of passively waiting. Yeah, stop sitting on your batty, and yeah, do the things you need to do. Like just start doing stuff now. We've had enough rest. Yes, it is still the middle of winter, but we still have enough energy to take action. Okay, plant those seeds so they blossom in spring. Give yourself permission to do what you feel is right. Don't wait. Take action now. Be your own authority figure. Yeah, okay, so masculine energy, father figure. Be your own guide. Be your own muse. Be your own... Be your own idol. God is within, right? And in Christianity, God is everywhere. In spirituality, you have God consciousness. So it's like that power within you, that strength, find it. And use it. It's as simple as that, right? Find it, use it, and harness it into... And put that energy into the things you want it to go into, not into the things you don't want it to go into. And yes, it's hard to do if you're in like a job you don't like or whatever, but on the side you can do things that you enjoy, do things that light you up as well. Don't just give your entire life to something you don't like, right? The next card we got is Retreat into Nature. It's a little man with green like leaves for a beard and stuff. Okay, and he's actually called the Green Man. So, so this card means you have been indoors too long and you need a refreshing break from stressful conditions. No matter how busy you are, there's always time to pause for fresh air. This card comes to you with a strong message for you to spend time alone outdoors. The healing effects of nature will revive your energy and outlook, and you'll return home or work with new ideas and a fresh perspective. Think of your nature retreat as an investment that will yield huge dividends. Okay, so although you're... Okay, it's kind of like having a balance, right? Although you're taking charge of this situation, don't forget to pause. Being nature. Touch some grass, hug a tree. Yes, I said hug a tree. I don't know, man. I don't know, like watch the birds. Go be by, I don't know, if you live by water, go be by a body of water. And go and take a walk around the block. Even if you're taking a walk for like all of 10 minutes, you've still spent time outside. So it's saying don't just ignore the outdoors. Don't get too cocooned in like getting loads of things done. Make sure you take time to have that rest, that break. Not even a rest, but make sure you have time to see the world around you as well, right? And be vigilant and observant of what's going on around you. Again, because you got the psychic card at the start of this, so make sure you look around, pay attention to the synchronicities, the messages that Spirit's trying to send you, Additional meanings to this card. Your desires or decision to take a vacation are valid. Honestly, they're always valid. You don't need this card for me to tell you that. Leave the country, go, run, go frolic in a field in a country you've never been to, explore. I will always tell you that. Your life purpose involves environmentalism or nature, so that might resonate with someone here. Work with pure flower essence, crystals, plant spirit medicine, or natural healing methods. Okay, that's quite nice. Commune with animals, trees, fairies, or other spirits of nature. Okay, so yeah, be in nature. And I want to say, instead of being in nature and being with someone else, be on your own and maybe just, I don't know, put in some music and sit on a park bench and just observe and think of and pay attention to the thoughts and the feelings you're feeling at that time, and let it flow. Let the universe speak to you. because the downloads you get at times like that are A1. They're very good. But yeah, I mean, you're right now you're going through that spiritual awakening, so you know this already. The next card we've got is follow your heart. Sorry, I was looking over there because we've actually got another card over there as well, but I'm not gonna read that one out because I don't think I don't feel like it fits as well. I don't feel like it's for you at this time, but I do. Okay, but I do think I will say what the initial card is, and I just got another card that just fell out. So yeah, that kind of confirmed it. But anyway, follow your heart is the next card. And it kind of ties in with doing what lights you up, doing the things that make you happy, going with the joy of the Three of Cups that we had, the Three of Chalices, the happiness, victory, fulfillment, you know. So yes, let me tell you what this means. So you've got Saint Francis, you've got a couple of doves, a deer, and yeah, Saint Francis there. So the answer to your question is in your heart, looking inwards. The cards, this card signifies that you can trust your heart's true desire. Of course, you can always trust your heart, man. Even if you can't clearly see how the outcome will appear or manifest, you don't need to see it. You just need to know that it's going to happen. You need to be certain of what's yours. That abundance of whatever you want abundance in is yours, right? This situation where you're called. This is a situation where you're called upon to walk in faith and be true to yourself. The universe will ensure that your needs are met and will help with your relationship as you make life changes. What did I just say? What have I been saying? The additional meanings of this card, you already know what to do. Of course you do. You just got to be certain that it's yours. You already know the action you got to take. Trust your intuition and take action accordingly. You're a psychic. You're getting downloads right now. Pay attention to those dreams. Pay attention to the world around you and what you're feeling in here, because that's going to guide you to where you need to be, right? Your feelings are accurate and valid. Always. Feelings are always accurate and valid. You're guided to make important and happy life changes. What lights you up? What makes you feel joy? What makes your heart sing? Whatever it is, do it. Even if you can't do it full time, do it here and there. Do it when you can, right? You're receiving true divine guidance through your feelings and intuition, bro. Again, it wraps into the psychic card that you're getting. You're psychic. You're getting those downloads. You're in tune with yourself right now. You're balanced. You're that justice card. You have harmony. You have inner and outer harmony. You have spiritual and material harmony right now. And you have that abundance that's about to come in. You just need to be sure of it and claim it as yours, regardless of what happens, regardless of if you can see it coming in or how. Don't think of how it's coming in. Don't think of what way it's coming in. Just know it's coming in. You ask for something, the universe will provide, right? It doesn't matter how it provides, when it happens, where it happens, who it happens with, just as long as you know, low-key, as long as you know what. Okay, so I'm certain that I want this. Don't block any avenue of it coming to you. Don't block any collaborations. Don't block any partnerships. Don't block any opportunities. Just know what it is that you want. Put it out there and let the universe do the rest. Now, the two cards I got, because I know I'm yapping on. The two cards I got to confirm this was Stay Focused, which is Kutami, and Go Now. which is Serapis Bay. And the reason I say they confirmed it is because take charge of the situation and follow your heart. Both confirmation. Kind of like it kind of felt to me like it was saying stay focused on what feels good for you, stay focused on the good, stay focused on the abundance, right? But then also then Go Now came out, which is kind of like, okay, I don't need to, the universe doesn't need to talk anymore. It doesn't want to talk to you anymore. It doesn't want to talk to us. Go do what you need to do, basically. And I think that's where I'm going to end the reading. Have a lovely day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever. Live in the sun. The brightness is yours and yours to keep only. It's your world. People are just living in it. Love yourself, love others, as above, so below, so within, so without. Start the journey to a new you and start it now. Love you guys. Thank you.